We are here.
Yeah.
We are here. Thank you, YKTV family,
Yeah.
for joining us for our first exclusive.
First exclusive.
First exclusive.
First look exclusive.
First look exclusive here on YKTV. I'm your host, Kev.
It's your boy C-Paul.
And we're gonna jump right into it, bro.
Yeah, man.
How's everything going?
I was about to say, let's first. I mean, just how you doing, bro?
Everything's good, man.
Yeah,
Everything's good.
Nah, I feel you. This snowstorm this week was a little interesting. I work from the crib, so it was like I still
Whatever.
at work. Yeah,
Word.
It was like it wasn't anything special. What happened? The mic went out? Are you good?
I thought. Nah,
I'm not good.
I can't hear me. I can't hear my. Whoa.
You might have to, you know how they say, but they got the gate on the drum, so you gotta like.
Testing. We back.
Alright, little technical difficulties.
Yeah,
I ain't gotta stop nobody. But you know, the snowstorm this week was a little interesting. I ain't seen snow in last winter it wasn't even like that.
Yeah, last winter we didn't really have much snow.
Yeah.
I think we got more snow than we did the other day than the whole last year.
Winter, right? Yeah. So it is what it is. But you know, life is good. Life is good. We getting a heavy dosage of sports. I feel like every major sport is playing right now.
Today is the day.
Baseball. Yeah,
Today is the day.
Yeah, you know.
Had a lot of good action today.
Yeah. So I mean, with that being said, I mean, I think we should just start off, by giving the fans a look into our NBA. What would that be?
Perspective.
Yeah, perspective. Way too early look.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess it's not way too early, but the season is just crazy. The season is what's today? Season is 2 days away.
That's a fact.
That's not wild, bro.
But the 22nd.
22nd or 21st? Okay, so 3 days away.
Yeah, I think 22nd.
So 3 days away. That's crazy. I feel like we just saw the bubble go down, and now we're right back in action.
We did, yeah. We were fortunate to actually have the remainder of the playoffs and finals.
That was
I know it's a lot of pressure on the players, but I'm super happy to see that the NBA is starting back up.
Bro, and I guess it's a catch-22. I guess if that's the right word to say. Because as fans, yeah, we want to see it, but as a player, it's like, bro, especially teams that was going deep in the bubble, we're like, can I get a couple more vacations here, bro, before I gotta just report the training camp, bro?
Word.
Like, it's crazy, but
yeah. They didn't have their traditional all season, but
nah, that's far
we
from
are back.
We are big
We're
back.
back. Speaking of the NBA coming back, and preseason has been flowing for a little bit.
Yeah.
Anything surprising you so far that you've seen? Like, any surprise?
We talked about this.
Players?
We talked about this. I was watching. I feel like they're having the Kings on every night, whether it's
Yep.
NBA TV or TNT. I feel like they're on every night. So I've been seeing them play,
Mm-hmm.
and their squad. I really like what they got going on out there with Luke Walton, De'Aaron Fox, Stephen Halliburton, Hassan Whiteside, the Bull Kyle Guy in the game.
I was about to say you.
Buddy Hill.
Yo, I was watching that game.
That joint is tough.
He's actually my 2021 Tyler Hero.
Oh, you think so? This is gonna be a breakout year for him?
I think he might win Rookie of the Year.
Y'all heard it here first. That is Kevin's break. Wait, no, Kyle Guy not a rookie. Is he a rookie? No, Kyle Guy.
This is second year?
Yeah, this is second year.
Jeez, sorry, bro.
So this year,
he's
this your breakout star of the year.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here first, man.
Yeah.
Kyle Guy. Kyle Guy.
He might be the guy.
He's nice.
He might be the guy.
He's nice. Now, but I like what they're going on out there. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be enough. I also like what Houston's doing. I think they should unload James, get some picks, and start from the ground up again. That's a bad idea.
That was on accident.
You might have felt like that.
That was on accident.
What about you, bro?
My surprise team. I would just say there's really no surprising teams. I kind of looked at everything matching up how I predicted going into the season. But a team that I'm looking forward to seeing is the Phoenix Suns.
Ooh,
with that Chris Paul acquisition.
That's a switch. They're gonna switch for OKC in the playoffs.
And Devin Booker is my I was watching his highlights yesterday last night, and his moves are so effortless.
Smooth.
It's a rare group of guys that makes it look effortless. Like him, Kai. I put him in that category.
Yeah.
His jump shot is on the money.
When he gets into his spots, bro, he knows how to get to his spots.
That's the thing. He knows how to get to his spots.
But I think they're gonna take OKC's place in the West this year, just because I don't think OKC is gonna have enough to take on that was it 72 game grind without a leader like Chris Paul. Like, people don't realize that Chris Paul is a different lifestyle. Like, Chris Paul gets guys together and gets guys motivated to do what they need to do to win.
They lost Chris Paul and Steven Adams.
That is true. The only dog they really got is Shaq Gilgeous, who's that's not a bad guy to have in your team.
It's
not just him. Yeah, I don't really see him.
And then you got the vet over there. I mean, they might make things shaky.
But I'm saying there's so many other teams I can say. You know, we went this the other night, bro. There's 15 teams in the West. There's 13 legitimate.
Yeah. I'm not saying they're making the playoffs.
Yeah, there's 13.
They'll make things interesting.
It's okay. So you don't want to see them on the last game of a road trip. Or you don't want to see them on the second night of a back-to-back?
I might. They got a lot of young guys on that team.
So you think you can clip them on the second night of a back-to-back?
Yes. Not me personally.
But as a coach, as a team, if you know the team. Okay. That's respectable.
I might not get the win if I was on the court. We'll get 40. I'll get 40.
That's respectable. So what about just looking at the Eastern Conference overall? You know, I mean, we know, and of course we're not missing out on the top of the Western Conference. We're just giving you guys like what our interesting facts are, interesting points.
Surprising teams.
Yeah. So I would say for the Eastern Conference, where would you stand?
I'm a Net fan, so
I respect it. You are an actual Net fan. Not just because your man's playing the team, but
what they did. Shout out to KI too.
Yeah, big shout out to Kai.
Shout out to KI. What they did yesterday to Boston. I know it's a preseason game, but I knew Kai and KD would just mesh really well together. Yeah. Now it's about the other guys meshing with them, because last year they had the opportunity to put a lot of shots up. This year they won't get that same advantage, not advantage, but they won't get that same green light like they did with KD and Kai.
No, I agree.
Not saying that they won't fit in, they won't mesh well on the court, but they will have to find their role. Their role is going to change.
So, okay, but in regards to that, right, that's a perfect point you brought up. So you're talking about meshing. Do you think it kind of hurts them right now with this whole potential James Harden thing coming in, and you think it's early? Do you think it's early enough for them to be able to get the ship right by the time the playoffs come around? Because like you're saying, the other guys being the other guys is huge for them. You don't win championships with 2 stars. You win it with the other guys. You know what I mean? So do you think that having those other guys in limbo, or potentially removing those other guys to bring in the guy, do you think that could be like have some effect on them?
I don't personally want James Harden on the Nets. Not taking away anything from James Harden.
He's great. He's
a great
He's a Hall of Famer. You can say he's a Hall of Famer.
All-star Hall of Famer. But if I was getting the James Harden back with OKC,
he played, because that would be the guy.
He knew his role. He knew when to get buckets. He knew when to not.
He was really the point guard.
Exactly.
Got everyone involved, and he had to knock that.
But now with him, it's a lot of one-on-one, get to the basket, fouls, which is not bad for the game. But I feel like with that team, not for that team. They are gonna be getting the ball out the hands, moving.
Steve Nash,
Nash is the head. And this might even be a little different for Kai.
I guess it's new for everybody.
Kai can definitely fit in that role where he can move without the ball because he can shoot.
I hate when people put him in that box. Is it? Kyrie needs the ball to be good.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
He can literally play shooting guard. He's gonna play shooting guard light work, like not even a question.
He's one of those players that are interchangeable from the.
He's a combo guard.
Yeah,
he's a combo guard.
Yes, exactly.
Even though people want to pigeonhole, even though he's played point guard his whole life, he's really a combo guard, bro.
That's
so
a
you
fact.
can throw him at the 2. He's not little. He's not getting bullied around. When have you seen someone bullying Kyle? He's not getting bullied around. So now I like the Nets. I like the Nets in the East. I like Boston just because Brad Stevens always has those guys playing so hard.
Facts.
And they're not gonna back down. And I think also Miami. And I think we're not giving Miami enough credit for what they really did last year. And see how you yawning on Miami, and it's like I don't think people giving Miami enough credit for what they really did. They took on all the top. They took on the guy who was supposed to be Giannis in them. Took it on.
But that's the thing. Giannis and the Bucks were not ready.
They're
still not ready.
You think I'm about to say with Drew Holiday?
Still not ready. You need more than Drew Holiday.
I don't know. He's going to be a game changer on the ball.
Because when it comes down to who's their best player,
Giannis.
Can you contain Giannis?
Yes,
you can.
Yeah, you can.
You can. Force him to shoot, close the paint. There's a lot of things. Certain players you can't contain.
But you see, And that's why I think it'll be better because now they have an additional floor spacer in Drew. So all right, we're gonna have to teach Giannis that when it collapses, they might be able to stop you from scoring, but they cannot stop him. He's such a good passer. You can't stop Giannis. Now that he has them guys, I think it's gonna be different. I don't think they're gonna go to the finals this year.
No.
I don't think they're gonna beat any relevant teams. I think they're gonna finish the regular season with like 60 wins. Though.
I mean,
I think they'll be the number one seed in the
not over the Nets. You're crazy.
I don't think the Nets are going to be as exceptional as we think. I think they might be a second or third.
Some teams you can tell
They're
just gonna be they're gonna be blowing teams out. I feel like.
Nah, I think they'll be good. I don't think they'll be first. They'll be top 3 in the East though, for sure. Top 3 in the
I'm
East.
calling it. You heard it here first.
One, you got him at 1.
I got him at 1.
Interesting. Interesting.
Even head to head, I think they wouldn't even be able to stand a chance. I mean, it's gonna be a game, but I don't think that they can skillfully keep up with the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when it comes down, if I think in the playoffs, the seedings won't matter. I think in the regular season though, it'll be different. If guys play, well, they should be playing, but if guys don't play back to backs, if guys, rest the game because they're cramming so many games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and they might not come out one because I don't know if they're teams like that. Of course, they got good guys. So with KD and Kyrie, you are going to be top 3 in either conference, no matter what conference you're in. That 1 seed comes from the other guys stepping up, playing their role, and then health. You know what I mean? Like,
True.
Shit gotta go right for a season to be getting a number 1 seed. Like teams that aren't healthy or don't have the other guys stepping up are rarely ever 1 seed. It's always those complete teams that have had everyone all year that end up being the 1-2 seeds.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be the biggest thing for them coming into the season. I expect everyone to be healthy. I expect to see them in the finals. I expect, and this is me just jumping off the bridge. I expect Lakers Nets, Lakers in 6. That's what I expect.
Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6.
Ron heavy on them LA boys.
That's my mob. That's my mob.
Okay.
That's my mob.
Okay.
Big, don't be disrespectful, bro. Big
I'm
Bron
just
James.
saying.
Big Bron James.
I'm just
Big
saying
Bron
they
James.
gave it to them last year.
They gave it to
They gave it to
them.
them last year.
Explain that. Explain how they give it to them. So they had to go be away from their families for what?
They made the Clippers. Well,
They make the Clippers all year. That's what they made the Clippers.
the Clippers and the Lakers were supposed to play in that Western Conference Finals.
They were supposed to, but you gotta take care
A
of your
lot
business.
of bullshit was going on in that Denver Clipper game.
That was the Lakers' fault?
No, it had a lot to do with the Clippers.
Who else did it have something to do with?
The refs. The refs had a lot to do with that fucking game. I'm telling you,
Bro, they came back down 3-1. So that was the refs.
they knew that the Clippers were gonna face the Lakers. The Lakers would not have won that matchup.
So it would have been bad for the NBA.
It would have been bad for the NBA.
So that's your conspiracy theory. Y'all heard it here.
There's a whole lot of conspiracy shit going on.
You're right. This is a first take exclusive episode, but you're giving us a lot of first take exclusives.
I'm just saying, call a spade a spade.
I can respect it. But no, I just think last year it was Bron's year, and I think once he just had the ability to lock in and like just be in basketball for however many months.
So you got to win it back to back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I want to say you was up. You was playing the game late last night.
I was until like 5.
You was playing Guitar Hero. Until 5 o'clock playing Guitar
I
Hero.
was playing COD. Actually, I got another victory too.
Oh, word?
Shout out to Mod. I was playing with Mod.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
We got busy.
I couldn't keep up with that. I definitely cannot keep up with that. But yeah. So that was my way too early NBA pick.
I'm staying home with the Nets.
Don't say that Clippers.
Nets.
Come on, son. Don't be disrespectful.
The West.
You even thinking?
Wild West.
You're thinking right now. Boy, disrespectful, yo.
We already saw what KD did to LeBron. They don't want to see that again. That's actually tough. I'm gonna hold my Western Conference pick.
Okay.
Because I don't want to just give a.
No. I said okay. No. That's not. It's way too early. You know, you could be wrong. No one's locking you in. This ain't no whack. Don't worry. When it comes down to it, we'll put the chat out mean up. This ain't no chat out mean. This your FanDuel free bet.
I'm gonna go with the Lakers, I guess.
I mean, I respect that.
I don't want to say the Lakers.
I don't want to say the Lakers. Who else you see? Come on. We on the same page. We on the same page.
I guess.
Yeah. But no. I think this season's gonna be great. We should be excited to see it. I can't wait for it to start.
Yeah,
I can't wait for Christmas Day. Oh my goodness.
Movie.
Viral. OD. But no, we were talking about this point, and I think it kind of sums up the beginning of the season. We are in a new era of basketball. LeBron is in his year 18.
Yeah.
So he's fading out. Melo just got back in the A, but he's not going to be here long.
Braided Mellow.
The guys that we've seen growing up are leaving the A, and we got a new crop of young talent.
We do.
So yeah. So I want to know, what is your top 5 players under 25? You go first, and then I'll go after you.
You always want me to go first.
Yeah, no. Give me a little something.
All right. So I had some really deep thinking about this.
Some in-depth thought. It's difficult. There's no right answer to this.
No.
But some of your picks you're gonna have to support if they're ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
No, mine are not ridiculous.
Okay.
This is in order, 1 through 5.
1 through 5 in order.
So I start from 5-1.
5. You want to do 5? Nah, do. What do you think? You think 5-1 will be better?
Let's go 5-1.
5-1.
I mean, no. Let's go 1-5 because I think we already know
The top. That's what I'm saying.
Top 3 we got it.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Go ahead. Yeah.
My number 1 is Luka.
Okay.
He carries the
Luka
Dallas
legend.
Mavericks.
Luka
He carries the
legend.
Dallas
Yeah,
Mavericks.
Luka
Like
legend.
there's 40 on any given night, 40, 10, and 10. Like he does it at a skilled level.
Hell yeah.
And at a size, I didn't realize he was that big. He's like what, 6'8"?
6'8", solid.
Yeah, he's solid. He looks under-athletic,
but he knows how to use his body.
He knows how to use his body.
You want to know when I knew he was elite?
When
we started playing 2K, that like one more shows we was playing for bread, and I was playing with Luka, and he getting 30s. He's just as good as LeBron in the game. Just as good.
I was playing against Jerry. It was Jerry might have had. He might as well have LeBron.
Bro, because the way Luka
and then shoot,
and he can shoot.
It's not this nice.
And he can shoot. All right, so Luka 1.
Devin Booker 2. We already spoke on
his
how
greatness.
effortless his moves are and just his spots.
I like Book.
3 is where it got kind of a little difficult for me in regards to seeding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Donovan Mitchell.
Spider.
He's super athletic,
Monster.
scores the ball at an
Monster.
efficient rate.
Monster.
I can't even does it on both ends of the court.
That's a monster. That's a man.
4, I would go with Zion. We all know the freak of nature he is.
That's a man.
Could jump out the gym.
Yeah.
And then 5th, it was kind of a toss up, but I'm gonna throw Ben Simmons in there.
What do you mean throw Ben Simmons in there? What does that mean?
He lost a lot of stock
He did.
last year for me.
Yeah.
It's like you threw him at the 4 position and he just lost his mind. He didn't look like he fit well within the flow of the game.
Yeah.
But then my honorable mention.
Obviously, there's too many guys.
My honorable mention would have been either between Brandon Ingram or Jaylen Brown.
2 dogs.
I think Brandon Ingram this year is gonna have he's gonna have a good breakout
year. He was most improved last year, right?
Yeah, but this year he's gonna be even better.
30 and.
Yeah, because he got guys like Zion, Lonzo,
Steven Adams.
Take the pressure off
They
him.
got a team. They playoff contenders.
Yeah, and then like I said, Zion.
All right. So I like that. I had I guess I could say a similar list, but I had a couple guys for different reasons.
Talk to me.
So at 1, I had Luka. Of course, there's no argument. He's probably gonna be an MVP this year. My second, instead of having Book, I had Donovan Mitchell. Just moved them basically. I love Mitch. I think he's the next D-Wade. He's gonna get straight to it. This is where I guess we start to differ. You had Donovan at 3. I got Jason Tatum. I think he is going to be a Boston great. Hopefully he stays in Boston. Hopefully they give him enough to want to stay in Boston and win championships and be a part of like a club. I think it's Kobe Connect. I think that's going to also allow him to just want to stay somewhere and build something.
It's 2:00.
My 4th, I went with Ben because normally I probably will put Ben over Jason, but like you said, that last year kind of put Jason over Ben for me, just in terms of like a complete player. I think Ben Simmons is a monster. I think he's going to end up being the best, if not one of the best players in the league very soon. But he just got to work through all this young stuff. And then my 5th, I don't think it'll be a popular pick, but I took Bam Adebayo. I'm a big Bam fan. I really think what he did last year for Miami in the playoffs is as well as the regular season, you don't see that from centers anymore. We really got a lot of centers in the A, so to see him be able to do that, I think he's special. He's a special one to me.
Yeah.
I didn't have any honorable mentions, but I will say that Jamal Murray is a dog.
Super.
He's a dog. That's a dog.
Yeah.
That's a straight dog. So so we got the top 5 under 25. I like it. I think all these guys are future All-Stars, potential Hall of Famers. So I think the league is in great hands.
Great hands.
So I had one final thing, and this will be our last comment before we end the show. So when we were driving today up here, and I started talking about McDonald's, and we were talking about the McRib, and it made me think, what is your all-time favorite fast food sandwich? All time. You know, Burger King got a rodeo burger. You could get is it a quarter pounder? Is it something from Hardee's? Is it what's your all-time favorite sandwich? It could be a sandwich. All-time favorite fast food sandwich.
Damn.
Popeye's chicken sandwich, a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
That's a tough one.
Right, all the time. So I'm like, I don't even like McRibs, but I get one. But then I started thinking, what is my favorite sandwich?
I would never go to McDonald's and get a meal.
That's dirty.
That's against. If you love and respect your bowels and your digestive system, don't get a McRib. It's like, nah, I heard it was actually. I heard it's
supposed to be rocking. I thought it's funny though. You sound dirty.
You remember the rib sandwiches from lunch?
Oh, yeah. They had no bone in them, and it was just like a piece of meat. Like,
I used to love getting those shits. What?
You dirty.
With a chocolate milk, stomach be on go.
Oh, 10,000.
Okay. But my favorite fast food sandwich. If I can't make it to a quality deli spot and give me a nice turkey sub.
Turkey sub?
Yeah.
So that's your go-to.
Pepper turkey sub. I wouldn't really consider that a fast food sandwich.
So they make it fast enough that it should be considered fast food.
But if we talking about like a traditional food chain, then I would have to maybe say a Whopper, no cheese, no pickles, no mayo.
Oh, you got the number one, no cheese, no pickles, no mayo.
Yeah,
You already know that order.
Fresh. They playing, they be just pulling that shit. Yeah, they got this shit sitting here for an hour.
Ugh, that's nasty. Yeah, it was difficult for me. I started thinking about it. I'm like, what is my favorite sandwich? And I would probably have to say, as of right now, it would be a quarter pounder.
When was the last time you had a quarter pounder?
I had a quarter pounder 2 weeks ago, actually. They got like the 2 for $6, that and a fish. I'm like, it would either be that or a fish fillet. But I'm like, I like real fish sandwiches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I couldn't mess with it.
I feel you.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about that, bro. I thought that's what
I passed McDonald's the other day. Bonnie was like, "What's up, Mc?" Like, why you saying it like that? You need a McRib?
Nah, yeah, McRib. That is some McDonald's ass shit. A McRib, a rib sandwich. I'm about to go get one on the way home.
Ew.
But yo, let's let the people know. You know what I mean? We're gonna be coming back at y'all.
Well, actually, give the people something intriguing. Tell us what's your favorite fast food burger or sandwich?
That's what I said. I said a quarter pounder.
No, nigga, I said it for our viewers.
Say it for the tell them to the camera?
Yes.
What's that? Oh, my trial?
No. I'm saying let's have our viewers tell us.
Hashtag.
Hashtag, here we go.
Yeah, hashtag, what's your favorite sandwich? And we don't even gotta leave it with fast food. What's your favorite sandwich? Because people gonna be throwing in some bullshit.
Hashtag, what's your favorite sandwich?
What's your favorite sandwich? And we definitely gonna link with them on that. I guess before we leave though, you want to just give people one thing to watch for this weekend?
One thing to watch for. Check out that Clemson versus Notre Dame game.
Oh, that's big playoff implications. Yeah.
My pick is gonna be Clemson. I'm a big Trevor Lawrence fan.
He's amazing.
I want that quarterback, honestly, as a Giant. But
you got not the guy you guys y'all might make the playoffs, which is crazy.
Start Colt McCoy.
He started the petition.
Word, facts. But yeah, Will, you got anything?
Yeah, no. I know all my fight fans out there. We got a matchup of undefeated. Well, Canelo's undefeated boxers tonight. Canelo Alvarez versus Callum Smith. This is going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. I think Canelo's going to win, but Callum's a puncher and he's never lost before, so he's not just going to get out of there quick. He ain't gonna get out of there quick. So if y'all ain't doing nothing, the zone $20. Watch the Canelo Callum Smith ride.
Here.
Yeah, but yo, ladies and gentlemen, that has been a wrap for today. It's your boy C Flow.
It's your boy Kevin.
And we out.
All right.